Aloha, hello. Yes, we're here in Hawaii Town, 2020, April 9th. And I just wanted to see if I could explain something with this demonstration. The center of gravity, the balance. Okay, there is a fulcrum balance point. I don't know if you can see that, but at any rate, you learn where it is, okay? For everything, there's a fulcrum balance point. Okay, by the way, this is the newest wireless communicator, olive wood. Yes, olive wood, known for thousands of years as antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, all those great virtues the olive wood contains. Such a beautiful wood of value, long-lasting, dense, so it can be polished, and all those other attributes. So that's why I make these spinning tokens. Okay, these are spinning gift tokens. It's a new form of gift currency. All right? When you receive one of these, it shows that you were highly appreciated. Okay, and here we have our totem tones made out of olive wood. Yes, I was making them with ceramics, and that's a good material to make with, but the olive wood, oh my gosh, whoops, it is so nice. Whoop, it is so nice. It's so nice to work with. Okay. Okay, another form of balance. Yes, the chestahedron and the tetrahedron. The tetrahedron, the four-sided triangle, three-dimensional form. Okay, we all know that. And out of the tetrahedron blossoms the chestahedron. Why chestahedron? Because Frank Chester in 2000 was looking for a seven-sided form, and here he discovered it, and here it is. I've been following his work and enjoying making these seven-sided forms. Basically, it's a tetrahedron expanding open like air and water, filling the side like a seed and growing. So this represents the phi ratio, because phi is represented in all these different segments and lines, edges. And of course the equator is in the center of a sphere. When this is, all the points are inside a perfect sphere. The equator is exactly half of that sphere, meaning that it's, if you were to draw a line of a hexagon or a hexagram, okay, it would come up at that point. So, okay, why am I talking about this? Well, there's a lot to discover. You need to look it up. It's a fascinating reality subject, yeah. So I've been making these and having a lot of fun. So you can see I make that, and I made the 10-sided how did I call it? Anyway, the deca, 10 sides, not of equal surface, of course, but 10 sides. Okay, enough of that. All right, enough of that. All right. Okay, here we got the bent pyramid. Yeah, also sacred geometry. They knew it a long time ago. They probably did it. Here you got a tetrahedron going up here at the base, but then they cut it off at phi and put the five-sided angle. In other words, This represents, it's 4 triangles, but it represents represents the 5-sided pentagram. Anyway, so 5-6, 5-6. Remember that. That's what it represents. 5-6, which is in everywhere in nature. 5-6 is if you look at the fundamentals. Anyway, here we got some cacao. Woo! Yeah. We got all this cacao to harvest. It was a good harvest. Okay, some of these trees. It was my first tree. I planted a seedling, just a little seedling. 2003. So what is that? 16 years old. So yeah, it's a good crop, best crop yet. Okay, here we have more of our spinning olive wood pieces, gift tokens, Mother Mary's, heart shapes, scallops, Lady Madonna, Mother Mary. Yeah, so this has kind of been, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a saint, all right? So you carry this saint with you in your pocket, and then you can rub it and meditate upon it. Okay? And you can gift it to somebody else. So that's what those are for. And we got some spoons made out of olive wood. Beautiful, dense. You can kind of see. See, this one has got a little lip. This is kind of cool. See how this works. Got a little lip for it to go on the pot, yeah. And it will balance there too. So you can see. Anyway, it will balance. So yeah, we got the lazy crew here. Hello, hello. Dodecahedron, hello. Here we got a spinning pot. Put water, all kind of stuff in there. Here we got our sprouted barley. It's about 9 days now. So yeah, I just take this water and fill it back up. Maybe give it another ta-da. Fill it back up, charge it up. There we go. Got a cucumber. Okay, well, this is just the window garden, all right? We got another garden outside, but we're not gonna go there now. This is some of our wind chimes, chestahedron wind chimes. Okay, so this is another example. See here, I put the equator. I represented the equator with this little cacao hoop. This is a little twig of cacao branch where I debarked it. So this is pretty old actually. I just shellacked it and hooped it, sewed it together. And so you can kamani nut up here, adjust the height, but you just pull it down like that and you let it rip. Ooh. Okay. Of course, we make mobiles too. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you. Here, let me give you a little tune. So I will play. We'll play a little tune. Demonstrate what these sound like. This is a double chamber olive wood again. You can see it has a little ears where you put a string necklace. Hang it. You can imagine the possibilities with this one once you practice. So these are my stand-up tokens, totem tones. Excuse me, not tokens, totem tones. I'm getting confused with the tokens. Okay, well, you gotta practice, and it helps you to learn, harmonies, harmonies. We don't need to talk so much, and words kind of don't mean much anymore. They've been corrupted. So I've been discovering and learning different pitches, and some sound more sweeter to me than others. But basically I'm tuning these on my little tuner at where A equals 432. And so I kind of go from there, but I also kind of change the register to go 440 and see what the difference is. Basically just sharper. So, so I'm still learning and trying to feel what sounds right, at least to me, and I do discover and gravitate to certain ones that I have developed, and a lot has to do with so many factors, and this is what I'm learning. The density, the thickness, all the different aspects used. It's fascinating, and I've come a long way after making, over 100 at least. So this one is kind of a fun one. I guess cute. Has a really dense piece of olive wood. Olive. Remember that. Basically, they're about a half a note. This side is about a half a note. These separate chambers differ. So it kind of allows you to play compositions. Of course, I'm still perfecting this, and this one actually works good if you practice and get to know it. In fact, they all can play. They're a character because they do have a character. A lot has to do with the holes, of course, their placement, everything. I come up with a few that I like this is a ceramic one. It's a really nice one. I'm more familiar with this. Yeah, my finger's a little crippled, you know, I don't get that. This one's kind of numb from an accident, but basically, I'm sure other people could play this much better, or all these instruments much better than I can. But at any rate,